That's the information that I do have with myself right now. So the least marks was 121. So to get into ISR Berhampur, you must target 130. Now it's just Berhampur, which is the lowest of all the ISRs. I mean, based on whatever it is the lowest of all the ISRs. So in this case, your target should not be, I mean, if you're coming to ISR Berhampur, then yes, your target will be 130. But if you're choosing ISR Bhopal, ISR Pune, ISR Mohali, or any, whatever it is, ISC, ISC के लिए you need obviously 210 या फिर 220, not 10, 220 plus for IISc. Then for your ISR Pune, if I say, उसके लिए I will say it's at least 180 plus. Hi everyone and welcome back to this channel Kuron. This is Ayantika, a third year biomedical student at ISR Berhampur. My exams got over and I'm almost into my 4th year. So today is 8th of May and your IIT is on 7th of June. So it's less than a month left, right? So in this video, I'm going to talk about a type of a student of IIT. I mean, basically in our IIT, we have two different types of people. One is from, a group of students who are from PCK background. Another is from PCM background. And there is other group of students who are from PCMD background. But even from this PCMD background, there are people who took Bio as their 4th and there are people who took Maths as their 4th. So in this video, I am going to talk only to the PCB people and to the PCFD people who took Maths as their 4th subject. So I'll be talking about the important chapters, then what to focus and how to focus, and probably what you can skip for your IIT, because I am also I'm a PCMD student, but I took Maths as my 4th subject. I was preparing for NEET, which I was unable to crack even after taking a drop. But then I did not appear for IIT in my running year because I had no idea about such prestigious research institute which are there in India. But then I came to know about this ISRs at ISC and many more other research institutes later onwards, and then I appeared for IIT. I cracked few ISR Bhopal, but I came here at ISR Berhampur. Anyways, that's not what we are going to talk about in this video. We are going to talk about these things, the chapters, especially for those students who took Maths as their 4th subject, or maybe for students who are totally from CCB background and had no idea about, still don't have idea about what to study from Maths. So let's begin. So see, for both PCB and PCMB students, your target for bio will be 60 out of 60. You took Maths as your 4th subject, which means your bio should be, was your first priority, was the subject you prioritized the most, or maybe physics also. It might differ. So whatever is going to be your best subject, the best subject you are going to score 60 out of 60. That will be your target, because that might be chemistry as well, that might be physics as well. Whatever I was going to say is wrong, because coming here you can either take any one of the majors, right? So it might be that your main prioritized subject is physics or chemistry or bio, any one of these three, but not Maths, right? So whatever is your best subject, be it P, C or D, your target is 60 out of 6. Then comes next subject. Let's say for me it was chemistry. So compare the 3 subjects. Maybe you are best in bio, then in chemistry, then in physics, which is probably maximum of the cases. I'm not so sure. But then there may be cases that you are best in chemistry, then comes your bio, then physics, or maybe physics, chemistry, bio, anything like that. So whatever is your best subject, you are going to score the full marks in that subject. And then in the moderate subject, you are going to target 45 plus out of 60 for that subject. And the remaining one, which in my case was physics, you are going to target 40 plus out of 6. So from here, you are getting 145 out of 240. So out of your 240, you are getting 145. Now, the question is how much you need to score to get into a prestigious research institute in India. So if I talk about ISR Berhampur, then last year, the one with the lowest rank, 8,000 something, her score was 121. Not plus, like 121. Okay. She's from general category and she came to ISR Berhampur. That's the information that I do have with myself right now. So the least marks was 121. So to get into ISR Berhampur, you must target 130. Now it's just Berhampur, which is the lowest of all the ISERs. I mean, based on whatever it is the lowest of all the ISERs. So in this case, your target should not be, I mean, if you're coming to ISER Berhampur, then yes, your target will be 130. But if you're choosing ISER Bhopal, ISER Pune, ISER Mohali, or any, whatever it is, ISC के लिए you need obviously 210 या फिर 220, not 10, 220 plus for IXC. Then for your ISER Pune, if I say, उसके लिए I will say it's at least 180 plus. Okay, and even more, I guess this year, based on the question paper, I can really say, but as of now, as I can say that ISER Pune के लिए you need to target 200 and ISER IISC के लिए you need to target 220 plus. Now, see, as I said about all the 3 subjects which you are already preparing for PCB, I'm not going to elaborate the subjects and everything for that. The main focus that I'm going to talk about is maths. So basically, whether you are PCB student, basically I'm first talking about the PCMB student who had maths. ठीक है, तो तुम लोगों के लिए sets, relations and functions, that's quite easier chapter compared to others, compared to calculus and everything. So uske liye you just learn the domains and the range type of the functions and the basic graphs and all. So those are the things that you are going to do from your sets and relations and functions. Then mathematical reasoning is going to come. So mathematical reasoning ke liye you need kind of statements, then implications, ये सब भी आ सकते हैं. And as a PCB student or a PCMB student, you should not leave this statement kind of questions because these are high chances that you'll get the marks. You don't need to solve. You just need to need to ask your brain भाई थोड़ा सा सोच ले और ये फिर आंसर कर दे. It's not a kind of thing that you need to what I will say, calculation type of thing. It is not. So it is easier to at least to get some marks. Okay. Then coming to statistics, mean, median, mode, standard deviation. These are formula based and easy to easy to prepare as soon as easy to prepare in less time. So basically focus on this formula based kind of thing because if I grant you as a PCB student, then you know how to memorize at least a little, right? So thoda sa ya to matlab you can memorize a little, right? So yeah, ignore my Hindi, whatever I say. So next comes your probability. This is very, very important for both PCMB and PCB students. ये प्रोबेबिलिटी थे मतलब प्रोबेबिलिटी से क्वेश्चन आने ही वाले हैं. वॉट एवर इट इज क्वेश्चंस आर गोना कम फ्रॉम प्रोबेबिलिटी एंड नॉट 1, maybe 2 or 3, maybe. So the thing is, it is very important. Focus on the basic probability, conditional probability, and Bayes theorem basics. Okay, these are the things you need to focus on. This probability is both for PCB and PCMB students. Now see, whatever I am saying for PCB students who had no maths in their 12th, that might sound a more difficult key. How can I in a month complete the whole, whatever I am saying, that is also much. It is not that less. Okay, so it is a problem, but if you plan it strategically, I believe you can. Because like see, as I said about the mathematical reasoning, it is all about memorizing a bit so that you can. Now I told about statistics, this mean median things, these are also formula based. That also you can do for PCB student and both PCMB, that you can do. And probability, I understand that you need time to do this, but please don't skip this chapter. Probability you should do. And then matrix and determinants, trust me, it is the easiest chapter of your whole mathematical syllabus. Okay, so I'll ask you, please understand how the matrices are being solved, how the determinants and inverse kind of things are being solved. That will take hardly 2 to 3 hours and not more than that if you are doing it properly and like without getting distracted to any other things. So this is a must for probability, and matrix determinants are a must for all the students, and questions are going to be there from these chapters. I can guarantee this. Yeah. Next comes your basic calculus. See, calculus is tough, we all know, but basic calculus, like do only the limits basics, then differentiation basics, graphs, application of the derivatives, basic concepts only. ठीक है, ताकि अगर हो जाए तो just try. Okay, this is just for try. Now the main thing which I'm going to say are PYQs. PYQs you have to do, must. Both PCMB and PCB. The thing that can take you from 0 to at least 50 to 60 are these PYQs. Because questions will not be repeated. Questions will not be repeated, but the patterns will be repeated. And that's for sure. Patterns will be repeated. So from 2017 या फिर 18 से 2025 का जो मैथ्स सेक्शन है, completely for all the students. It is specifically for the PCB students who had no maths in their 12th. Okay, I mean 11th and 12th. You had no maths. Just do these PYQs. Just these PYQs. But thoroughly, all the questions. Once you are unable to, so of course, you will not be able to solve the questions without knowing the concepts, right? But see, you got a question, you could not solve it. You, abhi ke liye we have so many AI options and all. Go there, ask it to solve and make you understand the concept. Understand the concept, understand how the question is being solved. The same pattern will be repeated. Patterns will be repeated. IT do follow the same kind of pattern. Whatever level they are giving it, the pattern is always the same. I mean, it might differ some, but pattern will be same. So basically, for a student who is completely leaving the maths section, and for a student who is at least attempting 2 to 3 or maybe at a max 5 questions from the maths sections, is going to, I mean, maybe one will be going to IISc, other will be going to either Thiruvananthapuram. So here is a difference. I'm talking based on the ranks, okay? Just based on the ranks, okay? Someone who attempted only 5 questions from maths, maybe the rank will be here, and the one who totally skipped it, the rank will be here. So that's the difference. See, as a PCMB student, I scored only 74 in maths in my 12th. And 11th, we did not have to give the exams because there was COVID and everything. I knew the concept, but then I took it not at all seriously. So basically, I had zero idea about what the 11th ka maths was. See, I knew that I'll be giving NEET, and for that, I need PCB. So I was studying physics, I was studying chemistry, I was studying bio का अच्छे से किए थे. Physics का थोड़ा like moderate टाइप का है. Chemistry का organic I was like not that good, but then inorganic and physical part I did it well. But for maths, you can say that I totally skipped it. Just I used to attend the like lectures wherever tuition I used to take from. I did not understand anything. Many more doubts I had. I did not even bother to ask anyone. Or हमारे time पे there was no ChatGPT, no AI tools and anything. So I did not even bother to ask my tuition teachers as well. Nothing. I had zero idea about 11 ka maths. So even being a PCMB student, I had no maths. It's kind of like that. But still, I solved 6 questions. 6 questions from maths, although I did not count my marks, but I'm pretty sure कि out of 6 questions, 5 were right. And trust me, in the month when I found कि नहीं इस बार भी नहीं हुआ मेरे से NEET clear, I'm not going to take any drop and I have to crack IIT. At that, just 1 month, I solved all the PYQs. Trust me, उसी time पे भी I was unable to solve even 70% of the PYQs. At that time, I took the help from my teachers. As I said, on YouTube also, I searched about the type of questions, and there are a lot of videos where you'll find the PYQs solved in a proper way. अगर हम शाइस्ता का बात करें, then Shaista has their workbooks which has all the questions of the PYQs from 2017 to 2025, and all are being solved in a proper way. So if you are willing to take it, you can definitely take it. Use my coupon code CODE10 to get a 10% off. That's all I can help here. But the thing is, you have to solve these PYQs if you are targeting to get at least 5 to 6 questions correct from your maths section. And trust me that you will take your marks from here to here. That will. People do a mistake. They think that PCB से अच्छा marks तो आ रहा है. Why do we even need to why do we even need to solve the maths section? Just leave it. We are getting into a college, right? But they don't understand only 5 to 6 questions can take them at a position that they can never imagine. So basically, that's the difference between types of students thinking. Okay, so I will always recommend all of you, do not skip any of the chapters. For PCM background students, I'll come up with another video for telling you the bio things and all. And for you people, it will be more easier than what it will be for the PCB background people. Okay, so do not worry. And since it's more important to talk to the PCB students, so I'm making this video first. I'll come up with the PCM background people as well. So अभी के लिए मैंने जितना बोला जो भी chapters बताई, do it. And yeah, so some of the chapters that I wrote, जैसे कि complex number, permutation and combination, advanced integration, differential equations, advanced trigonometry, this you can do, but only after you have done with whatever I said. Just after. If you're not getting the right, leave it. तुम्हें 60 out of 60 नहीं लाना है. Maths में just 20 marks लाओ, that's more than enough. More than enough. और उससे ज़्यादा मिल रहा है, 30-40 मिल रहा है, तो फिर तो कहानी कई और जगह चले गए, तो leave it. But 20 marks is even more than enough. Try to bring at least 20. लेकिन अगर तुम अच्छे से कर रहे हो, I can assure that you are going to score 30 plus. Definitely. बस PYQs कर लो ना. I can assure you, you will get common patterns from them. I'm pretty sure. When I got it, I advise this to my juniors as well. They also got it. Why will not you? Just do give it a try. That's it. Thank you.